This one is going to be special.
The crowd welcomes a woman who's battled back for moments like this.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
Cheered everything the hard way. No backstage politics, no shortcuts, just pure dedication.
That's all fine, Booker, right until someone hungry and nastier decides to take it all away. Heart doesn't protect you from getting blindsided. She's learned that the hard way.
The crowd is on its feet. Let's see if she can meet the moment.
Oh, here we go. Lyra's making everyone hoot.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland,
Lyra Valkyria used to be such a nice girl. Maybe a bit too much into birds, but a nice girl nonetheless. She's since proven just how ungrateful she is when it comes to accepting veteran advice.
Lyra's still nice, Wade. She just had to learn the hard way how to stand up for herself. Lyra's found her voice and she's found her strength all by herself. And you know the saying, beat you any day and twice on Sunday? That's more or less what a 2 out of 3 falls match is.
Well, the logic's sound to me. Anyone can get one win. You get 2 in 1. Whoa! You know what? Good riddance. That's what you get for taking the focus off of your opponent. Oh!
And into the collar and elbow.
Disrespectful shove there. Lariat. Pop up. Oh, my Lord. What contact.
Put her in the corner. Something's coming.
Enziguri. And she's returning fire. Oh, what a knee lift. And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Valkyria is just going to have to endure this punishment.
She's had a lot thrown her way already.
Oh, yeah, and her toughness is already being put to the test.
Corey, just how careful do you have to be in a 2 out of 3 falls match?
Extremely careful, Cole. You never know where a fall could come from or when. And while it's easy to think you can afford to give away one fall, you really don't want to let your opponent get even one step ahead and closer to victory.
Some well-timed defense on her part.
Oh, what a
Picking up speed. Oh, what a haymaker!
Now she's unleashing everything she has.
And you can't stop her right now. You can only hope to contain her.
Sequence of reversals here. Both superstars clearly studied game tape ahead of time. Bang on the money.
Oh, that opens the door for Valkyria.
Valkyria is not taking this lying down anymore.
The U-turn Valkyria needed in this match could have been that right there.
The springboard attack fails to land.
DDT!
And Lyra is brought to a disadvantage now.
Lyra's getting caught and dissected.
Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense. Getting mentally in check, and I think the physicality part is coming soon.
Just going all out with every blow. Sent into the corner. Countering that offense.
Full head of speed. Out. Oh, what a haymaker! Pop-up, jaw-shattering boot.
Waist lock. Able to counter. Look at fighting out
From the opposition.
Look at this. This can't be good.
Right across the larynx. Inverted atomic drop.
Atomic drop into an up kick to the face.
Choosing to go after the head here. Interesting strategy.
Enziguri.
She's got to feel her opponent staring daggers at her here.
Valkyria in the grass.
Face first. Is it enough to put Lyra away?
2 count. And she gets a fall in the early going. Running heel kick. Oh, jaw-shattering. We have to be nearing the end of this one.
It's time to catch that second, maybe even third wind.
But gets caught with a clothesline.
She's got something prepped.
German suplex.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly.
Fends off the attack with an elbow.
Oh, just floating through the air.
Next with a leg drop.
She's going to try it again.
Impact Buster! And that can vanquish Valkyria.
2. Oh, and she picked up a monumental win.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
With every victory is clear, the archetype is not just back, she's evolving.
The archetype is back. The only question is whether she can find the fire needed to keep wins like this coming.
This one checks all the boxes.
The comeback continues tonight. The archetype has arrived.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making California, Brynn.
She's walking into this ring, into this moment with purpose, not ego, and that's what makes her dangerous.
She's got to convince the world that she's really back before anyone uses the words dangerous and archetype in the same sentence.
She's earned her way back. Let's see if she can earn the victory. The consummate underdog of the women's division, Zelina Vega.
And her opponent, from Queens, New York, Zelina Vega!
A quick-witted dynamo. Vega is full of surprises in the ring and on the microphone.
As a 15-year veteran, this is not some underdog to overlook.
Zelina, one of the smallest competitors with the biggest heart.
Zelina's not showing any signs of slowing down.
This one's official, and it's Zelina Vega who's ready for action.
What I like about Zelina is she's scrappy. She's not afraid to go toe-to-toe with anybody. Doesn't matter how big you are, how bad you are. Zelina will always come through and step right to you. I like that.
Zelina is truly fearless and unafraid to fight for what she wants. It's brought her plenty of success in her career, but she's still hungry for more. You have to appreciate that.
Yeah, but in there too is a woman who has been purely focused on placing herself on top of WWE. She's proven she's ready to do anything and everything to...
She goes for the cover.
It's over, all in a night's work.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
A hard-earned victory from a superstar who we used to be accustomed to seeing do just that.
And we might need to get used to it again. Tonight, she looked like someone who's not just trying to climb, but to stay there.
I can't wait to see what you do in this match.
Fire in her eyes, purpose in her heart, the archetype.
Is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
We heard a lot about the Archetype's comeback, but after a long layoff, it's not going to be easy to convince the WWE Universe that you're really back.
And it might be even harder to convince yourself. But it's safe to say a lot of people are hoping to see some of that old Archetype magic in the ring tonight.
It's matches like this that she came back for. Chin is ready for a fight.
This woman is a terror to anyone who gets in her way.
From Fontana, California, Chin.
Oh, let me tell you, Chin is a certified baddie.
And she certainly oozes confidence in and out of the ring.
The confidence comes from perfecting her game all over the world for years. Chin calls herself the head baddie in charge, and that's a big name to throw around. Lots of baddies in the WWE for sure. But you know what? Chin's a fighter. Everyone else who think they're a baddie, they have to face this woman and try to prove themselves.
This match will be fought under the 2 out of 3 falls stipulation.
These matches are often seen as a test of endurance and a definitive way to determine who the better athlete truly is.
But wait, check this out. You'll always like to see that.
It's a great gesture, but I would not anticipate that respect to last long here.
Good to at least know these superstars have a solid base with one another.
And would you look at this
Double springboard moonsault.
Oh my God!
Ooh. Consecutive attacks keeping Chin off her game.
Chin trying to withstand this urge.
A running Hurricane Rana. Quick reflex is so important in a match like this. A quick reversal from her.
Off the ropes and connected with that springboard, man.
It's hard enough to get one fall in the WWE, but getting 2 has to seem almost impossible. Is it enough? She's able to score a fall early here.
Bad spot for Chin.
Hoisted up, but too heavy, and now counted out. Big clothesline.
Boom, what a kick.
Sent into the ropes and a sharp elbow to the back.
What a counter.
A string of counters.
Oh, an overhead kick.
Got out of dodge that time.
Blockbuster off the ropes. Going for it again. Implant buster.
Chin is in a terrible predicament.
There's 2. Ah, she picked up the victory. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
Once again, the archetype has met the moment. Tonight, she walks out stronger and victorious because of it.
One match isn't going to rewrite history, Cole, but it might hint at a new chapter.
This match will really put you to the test.
No surprise, this superstar is bringing the crowd to their feet.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
This woman has got the old school mindset. She shows up, puts in the works, and elevates the whole locker room.
The question is not whether she elevates the locker room. The question is, will the selfless, hard-working archetype get anywhere in this division?
It's proving time for the archetype as this fight is seconds away.
The birds are calling, and once again, Lyra Valkyria has answered.
And her opponent from Dublin, Ireland, Lyra Valkyria!
Lyra possesses amazing technical wrestling abilities, which have worked great as equalizers against tougher opponents.
And Lyra has used those skills to slay some of the biggest names in WWE, like Io Sky and Becky Lynch.
This is going to be a big challenge for her, but I know she's more than ready for it.
This one's underway, and it's go time for Lyra Valkyria.
What I love about Lyra Valkyria is she never backs down. Lyra doesn't care how big you are, how tough you are, or even who you are. Lyra is going to take the fight right to you.
Wait a second. Nice show of respect here.
Yeah, I like to see it. It's a nice thought and all, but it never earns you a win.
Hopefully that same level of respect is still there after the match. Springboard!
Misses on the springboard.
Mistiming with that springboard.
What a shot!
And just like that, avoiding surefire disaster.
That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills.
Taking things to the top rope. Oh, diving leg drop. Climbing up, she got something big planned here. Up high. Nobody home. What an impact. Valkyria gets countered.
Oh, just soared through the air to land that punch.
Not the position Lyra Valkyria wanted to be in.
Needing to shake off the cobwebs, but looks like a tall task.
A step ahead there.
for a submission move here. Into an armbar. Submission move locked in.
Not a position you want to be in.
Trying to break the hold and is able to do it. Critical escape there.
Oh, big time Superman punch.
And Lyra only finds herself on the defensive.
Lyra needs to find the best play in her playbook now.
And we have a pin attempt. And now about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
She stayed patient, executed with focus, and walked out with the result she came for.
That is what you want from someone trying to replant their flag. Discipline, focused aggression, and success.
There's the archetype. You've been on a hell of a roll. Ready to keep it going tonight?
You know I am, but I wanted to ask about your long-term plans for me.
Fire away.
You've been putting me in there with some fantastic wrestlers, but where are we going? Survivor Series is right around the corner, and I don't have a match.
You've been in the game long enough to know that spots on a Big Four PLE are at a premium. Rhea and Bianca already have their match for the Women's World title, and Jordan is defending against Julia. Your old partner Moreno just made the show against Stephanie Vaquer. But there are still some spots available. You want on Survivor Series, go out there and be spectacular.
Fair enough. So what do you have for me tonight?
Tiffany Stratton has been gaining momentum since losing the title, and I can see you two having great chemistry in the ring. Tear the house down against her, and you'll find yourself with a golden opportunity sooner rather than later.
Did you hear? I'm wrestling at Survivor Series, one-on-one with Stephanie Vaquer.
Aldous might have mentioned something about that. Good news, Moreno. You earned it.
I couldn't have done any of this without you. I wouldn't even be on the main roster if it wasn't for you.
You'd have found your way here sooner or later. Win or lose, I know you and Stephanie are gonna have everyone talking.
I plan on winning.
No doubt. Seriously, Moreno, congratulations. Whatever happens, I'm proud of you.
The archetype set to take on Stratton.
What the hell is the Prodigy?
The archetype is in trouble.
I don't think referee Chad Patton can separate them.
Then he's going to need some help.
General Manager Nick Aldis and our producer Road Dogg pulling Roxanne back.
And the archetype may be hurt.
No, maybe. She is definitely in rough shape.
Archetype, I am so done with your endless disrespect. From the moment you arrived, it's been a blizzard of condescension, and I have had enough. Every single day, you run around telling everyone who will listen, "Oh, all that matters is the WWE Women's title." Nope. I told Road Dogg that I want to give the archetype a spotlight at Survivor Series. I told Aldis to put my title on the line. Don't think you just got an opportunity, though. This is payback for your arrogance. The Prodigy is about to show the archetype that her comeback was nothing but an illusion.
Hey, Adam. It's good to see you.
You're killing it on SmackDown since you won the Dusty Classic. If that match against Liv and Raquel had happened on Raw, I would have fought for you to keep the titles.
I appreciate that, but you know where I'm trying to get. If Moreno and me had won the tag titles, I'd be stuck on a different path.
The one you're currently on led you right to Roxanne Perez. So you might want to check your compass.
She reminds me of me back in the day.
That's why you gotta watch yourself out there.
I will. And then I'm going to win the Royal Rumble. And then I'll be headed to Raw to face your champion, Jordan Grace, at WrestleMania.
Sounds like you got it all figured out. But don't look past the Prodigy. It'll take everything you have to beat Roxanne.
Hey, I've been looking for you. You all right?
Yeah, I'm good. Just been focused on my match with Roxanne.
I felt bad I couldn't get out there to help when she jumped you. By the time I realized what was going down, it was already over.
I appreciate that. It's all good.
Great. I didn't want to be worrying about that headed into my first solo PLE match. Going up against Stephanie Vaquer is a make-or-break moment for me, you know?
At the end of the day, it doesn't matter if you win or lose. What makes or breaks you is whether you gave it your all.
That sounds like a John Cena post.
I'll take my inspiration where I can get it. I'm stepping in there with Roxanne Perez tonight.
The Prodigy's no joke. You ready for her?
Guess we're about to find out. Anything can happen with her. Tell you what, if things go sideways, you got my back?
After all you've done for me, I got you. Roxanne tries anything shady, I'll be there for you.
First you walk in antagonizing my juggernaut, then you pick a fight with the Prodigy? You really are a glutton for punishment.
I know exactly what I'm up against, Paul.
I'm not sure you do. You've been playing it safe, taking baby steps. This isn't like anything you faced in NXT. Roxanne is like Jordan's mirror. You're not fighting a Leviathan. You're being stalked by an assassin. Hey, let's face it. This comeback of yours has been an abject failure. You couldn't even get your partner to the ring for a tag team title match. And you think you can beat Roxanne Perez?
I know I can.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship.
The archetype is ready to go for the gold at Survivor Series.
Is walking that aisle with a lot of confidence, but she best not be underestimating Roxanne Perez.
Or overestimating herself, Booker. A lot has changed since she walked away from WWE, and the Prodigy has a whole bag of tricks she's never seen.
The Women's Intercontinental title clash has the potential to steal the show. The Prodigy has promised she will end the Archetype's comeback tonight.
From the moment this young woman walked in my wrestling school, man, you could see that she had what it takes to make it to the top. I might not like how she got there, but the Prodigy will not be denied, man.
I'm not the biggest fan of the Archetype, but Roxanne has her work cut out for her. She performed well in the spotlight before, but it shines very bright tonight.
The Prodigy looked like she wants to make the Archetype regret ever coming back to the WWE.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, Brynn. And her opponent from Laredo, Texas, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Roxanne Perez.
The Women's Intercontinental title up for grabs tonight. And here we go. The Women's Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Booker, you know Roxanne as well as anyone. What does the Archetype need to do here?
Whatever her game plan is, the Archetype needs to stick to it. Roxanne Perez is the best opportunist in the game.
You're right, Booker. One mistake and the Prodigy shows the Archetype a great view of the lights.
Knee to the back.
Smashed with a forearm.
A reversal. Well scouted.
Round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors.
Just clubbing down. She's able to steer clear of that attack.
Drop kick.
Right on the money.
Escape just in time.
Quick attacks like that could mean trouble for the champion if they want to leave here with the title.
My God, what a striking display.
Nothing was being held back with each of those strikes. Stomp after stomp after stomp.
A little disrespect.
Yeah, humiliation.
And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
The Archetype wasn't looking for a shot at the Women's Intercontinental Championship, and Roxanne Perez took that as a personal insult. Blockbuster off the ropes!
Crawls up the opponent here. Wait a minute. Here we go. A barrage of headbutts.
A barrage of headbutts.
And the champ now having to deal with the relentless strikes from a motivated challenger. Big impact off the leg drop. Anything Perez is trying is being suppressed.
Perez is showing some vulnerabilities in her game.
That last attack really took a toll on the champ.
Yeah, but we all knew this was going to be a physical affair.
Man, that kick connected.
Roxanne evades that one.
Fez press! Fez press! Here we go for the championship. And she breaks the count.
This battle rages on.
And she reversed it.
Oh, sit-out slam.
Ooh, what a
no idea of the trauma headed her way.
Looking to take it to the air now.
Take off! Skull as a weapon.
Boom! You can tell she wants to put an end to this.
Oh my God, to the spine.
That'll make your legs go numb. Head scissors takedown expertly applied.
She's got big plans.
DDT!
The challenger taking some minor damage.
Roxanne looking to push the advantage after that.
Flying in like a missile.
Going for the home run.
Implant Buster!
Championship on the line. This could be it.
Gets taken into the corner. Needs to get out.
Oh man, this is gonna be nasty. Oh my God, think of the impact with a muscle buster!
Look out!
The archetype just took out the referee.
Corkscrew uppercut from Roxanne.
Where is Roxanne going?
She's got her Intercontinental Championship.
She's gonna nail the archetype with her title.
Roxanne has the challenger in her sights.
Moreno is here.
And she just kept the archetype's hopes alive.
This is ridiculous. It's 2-on-1 now.
Moreno telling her to take that belt and bust up Roxanne.
Doesn't look like the archetype's willing to get her hands dirty.
No! I can't believe what I'm seeing!
Moreno has cut ties with the woman who brought her to the dance.
Unbelievable.
Roxanne has no idea what happened.
And she does not care.
Roxanne's going to take advantage of the situation, and why not?
Roxanne Perez retains the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's one thing to have to face the prodigy, but there was no chance the challenger was going to overcome a betrayal.
Moreno just stabbed her mentor in the back. Now we just have to find out why.
And now, Moreno is here to answer questions about what happened tonight at Survivor Series.
No, Byron. I'm not going to answer any questions. It's finally my turn to talk. And I know you all want to hear me address what happened here tonight. In my match against Stephanie Vaquer. Oh, is that not what you wanted to focus on? Yeah, well, neither did my so-called mentor. Tonight was the biggest match of my entire career. And did the archetype even wish me luck? No. Just like always, it was all about her comeback journey. She asked me to watch her back, and when I did, she acted like she didn't need me. Again, just like always. She didn't need me. I was the one who pointed out that she had severe blind spots. And I was the one who brought her out on the indies to show her what modern wrestling looks like. If it wasn't for me, she would have been stuck at the PC, and you never would have heard from her again. Then she acted like she did me a favor when she brought me to NXT. I carried her ass all the way to win the Dusty Classic. Then what do you think the so-called archetype does? She traps me in a locker room so she can go out there against Liv and Raquel and have the spotlight all to herself.
That's a completely unfounded allegation.
Is it? I wouldn't put it past her. No matter what you believe, after that moment, she threw me away like I was garbage. So I am going to throw away all of her hopes and all of her dreams. No, you don't get to be Women's Intercontinental Champion. No, you will never get to live out your fantasy of looking Paul Heyman in the eye and saying you beat his champion. And no, you will not win the Royal Rumble match because you will be facing me. I am taking that opportunity from you like you took so many from me.
Ethan, judging from the smug look, I'd guess you're about to say something extra.
That's just my resting smug face. I was going to point out with a little more ethical flexibility, there were plenty of ways for you to win that Intercontinental Championship.
In other words, I could have cheated.
Well, yes, but not necessarily. You turned your back on Roxanne to check on a worthless referee.
I'm not going to apologize for doing the right thing.
Losing to Liv and Raquel, losing to Roxanne, losing your former partner. How many times does the right thing have to blow up in your face before it becomes the wrong thing?
I guess it's nice that you're following my career so closely, but I can't figure out why.
You remind me of me before I got it, before I realized who I am.
And who's that?
A winner, at any cost.
Did you have any idea? Did you see it coming?
Now, in retrospect, yeah. I missed every sign, plain as day.
You're sounding very zen about this. Moreno may have cost you the Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, I'm mad, believe me. And I got even angrier when Moreno spun all those half-truths and lies in her press conference.
What about her challenge for the Royal Rumble?
Moreno and I will have our reckoning. Down the road. She was right about one thing. I am focused on getting back to the WWE Women's Championship. And that means entering the Royal Rumble match.
So you're ready to declare yourself?
No, I'm gonna earn my spot. I don't need another social media storm about me skipping any lines.
I respect that. When was the last time you got in the ring with Rhea Ripley?
Oh man, years.
Well, I'd say this seems like the perfect opportunity to see two veterans renew their rivalry. What do you say to a Royal Rumble qualifying match tonight?
Where do I sign?
You must be feeling so proud of yourself.
First you're mad I don't want to chase your title. Now you're complaining that you won our match?
With an asterisk. I see what people are saying. That the Prodigy couldn't beat the Archetype without Moreno's help.
Never read the comments, I guess?
You're funny. We're not done.
You got it all wrong, Roxanne. Whatever problem it is you think you have with me, that's a you problem, not a me problem. We are finished.
Cool. Bye then. You just make sure to tell your little shadow that she's got a very special receipt on the way for sticking her nose in my business.
Moreno stuck her nose in our business. But you aren't the piper she's going to pay for that. I am.
Okay. You guys go destroy each other.
I'm gonna take that thorn out of my side and go on to win the WWE Women's title. Next time we're in the ring, you're gonna be challenging me.
Moreno's the referee. What's happening here?
The following is a special referee match. Please welcome the special referee for this match, Moreno.
Moreno's challenge to the Archetype for a match at Royal Rumble was ignored. I guess this is Moreno's way of getting her attention.
All forcing a loss to Rhea. Let's see how this one plays out.
The Archetype is walking into this match at a huge disadvantage.
And the participants, first, from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
Nick Aldis or someone in the back has to be looking into this. This match can't proceed with Moreno as the referee.
The Archetype's basically walking into a trap right now. This is the biggest opportunity of her comeback so far, and her sworn enemy is officiating the match.
The Archetype faces an uphill battle. Rhea Ripley has won the Royal Rumble once before. Tonight, she could win a chance to do it again.
And her opponent, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
Rhea Ripley is one of the most dominant wrestlers to ever do it. And she is looking to make a statement to the entire WWE Universe here tonight.
Whether it's the Women's World Championship here on SmackDown or Jordan Grace on Raw, a Ripley win in the Rumble puts the champions on notice.
Mommy looks ready to secure a Rumble spot. There's a spot in the Royal Rumble match on the line here, and this so-called referee could not be possibly more biased against one of the competitors. Hope it ended here. And only a one count. And hats off to our referee. She looks to be on top of things here.
And she may be just a guest referee, but that count proves she's clearly taking this role seriously. Hitting hard with a leg drop. And she manages to avoid that bit of offense.
Acrobatics like that take a tremendous amount of cardio and strength.
And a well-executed move we just saw there. Running heel kick.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Oh, so athletic. Rhea Ripley in a state of distress.
Rhea showing weakness here.
Kneecap goes right into the face to halt the attack.
Heading back into the ring now.
Right to the face.
You've solidified your name as a top athlete when you're able to pull off that move. Oh my God, a DDT! The Archetype and Rhea Ripley are vying for a spot in the Royal Rumble match, but the referee Moreno has a vendetta against the Archetype. Spinning heel kick. The Archetype headed to the Royal Rumble.
Moreno stopped the count.
Given their history, you knew Moreno wasn't going to call this down the middle.
Look out.
Rhea's back up.
Oh, the kick attempt is reversed.
Here comes the riptide.
She nails it. And now it's a fast count.
That'll do it.
Rhea Ripley wants nothing to do with Moreno.
Moreno doesn't care. She got what she wanted here tonight.
Moreno swore that the Archetype would not make it into the Royal Rumble match to get a chance at the WWE Women's Championship. And tonight, she kept her promise.
If you didn't want me in the Rumble, why put me in a qualifying match?
I had nothing to do with Moreno being the referee.
Then who did? It's your show, Aldis.
This image in your head of the evil GM scheming against the hero? A lot of things have changed since you left, and that is one of them. But how Moreno ended up in SmackDown's referee rotation, and specifically your match, is a mystery I'm going to solve.
Little late now. That match with Rhea was my ticket to the Royal Rumble and Jordan.
You could make a fair case for a reversal due to biased officiating.
The Archetype beats fan-favorite Rhea Ripley by whining to GM is not my vibe. What I want is Moreno. There's only room for one of us in WWE.
Are you suggesting...
Yes. An I Quit match at the Royal Rumble. Loser leaves WWE. Forever.
You've worked so hard to come back, just to potentially throw it all away? Take some time to cool down and think this over.
I don't need time. I need Moreno gone from WWE.
If that's what you want, I'll make the match official.
Big night?
Yeah. You saw how this all got started.
You must have a lot in your mind. I just wanted to say, I've been where you are. I've stood in that ring and ended the career of one of my heroes. I've had mine ended by someone I respected, maybe even feared.
Everyone's talking to me like I don't understand the gravity of this match. I promise you I do, Sean. My future is on the line.
It's not just about your career. It's about who you are. After I returned from my injury, I thought I knew pain. But when Hunter turned on me, that cut deeper than my surgeon ever did. If you're not careful, betrayal can drag you somewhere dark. Somewhere you don't come back from.
Moreno is like a sister. But I can't let this slide. I'll do what I have to do. No more, no less.
I hear you. Just remember that every choice you've made on this comeback run, every match, every moment, they all led here. When the final bell rings tonight, you and the rest of the world are going to know who you really are.
Liv, you're looking even more pleased with yourself than usual.
I was just thinking, you know, I could have told you about Moreno. Day one, I looked at her and thought, squirrely. Like, hide your purse squirrely. But hey, you had to find out the hard way. Betrayal, humiliation, career on the line. Classic pro wrestling. Kind of poetic, really.
Moreno made her bed. I'm just flipping the mattress.
Your walk on the high road hasn't exactly been smooth sailing. Maybe it's time to try something a little different.
Yeah? What did you have in mind?
You could take the scenic route through Chair City and make sure she never double crosses anyone again. Or you lose and you're gone from here for good. You might want to start thinking about what gets results. Champions bend the rules, break the mold, and leave people with no doubt who they are.
I quit matches are no joke, my friend. And putting your WWE career on the line? Whichever way this thing goes, someone's life is gonna change.
Yep. I'm disappointed that it came to this. But Moreno doesn't want us to coexist here, and she's brought me around to her point of view.
You worked so hard to get back here, and it could all be for nothing.
You're right. That's why I gotta win. There's no way I'm ever leaving this behind again.
Then what you're gonna have to do to Moreno isn't pretty.
I understand what I have to do out there, and I understand what's at stake.
Then you should also understand that there are some choices you can't take back once you make them. And I got a feeling one of those is right around the corner.
I've been thinking a lot lately about honor, about loyalty, about redemption.
That's deep, Truth.
I've been through a lot the past few years. All that will they, won't they business with the Judgment Day turned out they won't. Then my childhood hero John Cena took me for a roller coaster ride, which sounds amazing, but it wasn't at a theme park. I chopped off my hair and had an identity crisis. You know, the kind where you get super mad and kick a tree so hard it leaves a dent. When I calmed down, I reflected on my whole life. You know what I saw? My life. I just told you that. You need to pay better attention. What I'm saying is, WWE needs people like you. We all do. I miss you when you're gone.
Thanks, Truth. I don't plan on going anywhere.
Good. Otherwise, this conversation would have been a huge waste of my evening. And I've got things to do, and so do you. You gotta stop monopolizing my time and get focused for your match tonight.
Well, then we better stop talking.
This may be the Archetype's last night in WWE.
The following contest is an I Quit match. There will be no pinfalls, no countouts, and no disqualifications. The only way to achieve victory is to make your opponent say the words, I quit. Making her way to the ring, from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
If Moreno retires the Archetype tonight, it will be the worst case of being undone by your own creation since Frankenstein.
And that's a big if, Wade. I think the student is about to find out why the teacher stands at the front of the class.
Tonight we'll find out if the Archetype has the killer instinct to make her former students say, I quit. Moreno betrayed her mentor. Now her whole career is on the line.
And her opponent, from the Bronx, New York, Moreno!
This young woman had all the potential in the world, and look at her now. She's a Judas, and she doesn't belong in the WWE.
A Judas? She pulled the archetype out of the gutter when the woman was a punchline, dragged her all the way back to the main roster, and was rewarded with a swift kick to the arse.
For one of these women, this is their last night in WWE.
I've known the archetype for a long time, and she doesn't know how to quit. All it takes is one look at her comeback so far to see it.
Booker, you said it yourself. The archetype is only on a comeback because she turned her back on the WWE Universe for more than 2 years. When the going got tough, she said, "I quit already." And she...
Well, wrist lock right there. Blocked it.
Now reverse dragged off.
Giddy clobber. There, dog.
DDT! Lights out.
Are you gonna quit?
Official asking. I wonder what the answer is.
Forcing this match to continue. Spinning heel kick. The damage is starting to affect her. Did you see that? Propelled through the air. The archetype and Moreno were once like sisters. Now, one of them will make the other say, "I quit," and leave WWE forever. Bang! Drop kick. And she's in a bad way.
Going big here.
Dropping down all their weight.
Using the ropes to devastating effect.
Like a missile through the air. Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. Perched up top. And that's not what she was looking for there.
Ooh, merciless looking blow.
Boom. That puts her on the offensive.
Stunner.
Wards that off. What a response.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
Strikes with the forearm.
She's going all out offensively now.
She sees it. The referee asking the big question now.
And she said she wouldn't quit. She meant it. The archetype survives, and so does her WWE career.
But look at Moreno. It's a hell of a thing to make it all the way to your dream, then have it end like this.
What's happening here?
The archetype has a decision to make that will define the rest of her comeback.
I cannot believe it. After everything Moreno has done.
The archetype is a good person.
But is Moreno? What's going to happen here?
Then things on good terms. That's what's going to happen.
After everything Moreno cost her, the archetype is giving her one last WWE moment.
Man, I got chills. That's what this business is all about.
Thanks for taking the time to meet with me, Adam.
Of course. I gotta say, that was quite the win at the Royal Rumble. And then giving Moreno that moment to say farewell was a stand-up move.
I wasn't sure what I'd do until I got there, but it felt right to part ways with Moreno on good terms.
You made the right call.
But that's not why I'm here.
I figured there was more. What do you got?
We are full speed ahead on the road to WrestleMania. And Becky's going after the Women's World title.
So you see an opening to get back to Jordynne Grace.
Exactly. There's only one title that matters to me, and it's strapped around Jordynne's waist. So I'm gonna make a statement that she and Heyman can't ignore. I'm donating my old championship to the WWE archives.
That might be enough to get Jordynne's attention.
Might? It definitely will. She won't be able to resist stepping up no matter what Heyman tells her. So what do you think? Can you make this official?
I can. Just watch yourself. You're kicking a hornet's nest, and those bastards sting.
This title, this championship. I held it once, briefly. But in that moment, I stood alongside greats. Becky Lynch, Asuka, Charlotte Flair. But I didn't come here to cling to the past. I came to let it go. I'm donating this championship to the WWE archives because this is where it belongs. The only title that matters now is around the waist of Jordynne Grace.
I think we've heard about enough.
You want some?
I'm here, aren't I? After what I did to you,
is what you're gonna do,
my name to
and
get
you just
broken
flew
ass
halfway
over
across
without
the country to try it.
Ladies, please! Jordynne, this isn't worth it. This is a desperate publicity stunt by a relic among relics. This woman thinks that by donating a used retired belt, she can magically insert herself into the main event of WrestleMania? No, that is not how it works in the era of Jordynne Grace. Unlike the archetype, I came here with actual news. Jordynne Grace's challenger at WrestleMania will earn the right inside the Elimination Chamber. So enjoy your ceremony, put your trophy on the shelf, tell yourself you meant something.
Well, you certainly made a spectacle at the archives, didn't you? A little out of character for someone who just graciously shared the spotlight with the woman who tried to end her WWE career.
I just needed to make a statement that I was sure Jordynne Grace and Heyman would hear. And they did.
Maybe so. But Heyman was right. Winning the Elimination Chamber match is the last ticket to face Jordynne Grace at WrestleMania.
So what do I need to do to get that ticket?
Simple. Earn it. Go find Road Dogg. He'll set you up with matches against top opponents. Go out there and make my decision easy for me.
Hey, Road Dogg. I'm here to qualify for the Elimination Chamber match.
I'm pulling for you, but these opponents aren't gonna be easy.
That's exactly what I want. What do you got for me first?
You won in the chamber match? Try to win this first.
Overcoming the odds to write her next chapter. It's the Archetype.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
We heard a lot about the Archetype's comeback, but after a long layoff, it's not going to be easy to convince the WWE Universe that you're really back.
And it might be even harder to convince yourself. But it's safe to say a lot of people are hoping to see some of that old Archetype magic in the ring tonight.
The Archetype has a long road behind her and a big challenge ahead. Already so many accolades for this woman, Bianca Belair.
And her opponent from Knoxville, Tennessee, Bianca Belair.
I know she's early in her WWE career, but Bianca Belair already might be considered one of the best.
And here's the thing, she's only going to get better.
You're right, Cole. It's actually kind of scary how Belair continues to keep topping herself.
Just astonishing pound-for-pound power from Belair.
Yeah, Bianca can match up with any opponent, no matter their size.
Here's the bell, and we're about to see Bianca Belair in action.
And while pressure may create diamonds, as a talent, Bianca Belair is somehow even...
But hold on, look at this, starting with a respectful handshake here.
Yeah, and you have to admire the amount of mutual respect between them.
I wish we saw more of that at the start of the matches.
This timing with that springboard.
Waistlock from behind.
Nice escape, and now takes control.
What a punch!
Oh, God, knee meets face.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Defenses are sharp with this series of reversals.
Kick gets caught. Into a dragon screw.
Game changer.
Drop kick hits hard, lands harder.
Taking off, landing hard with the center, putting it all on the line and coming up big.
Living dangerously to get the upper hand. And she slides her back to the mat.
Oh, costly error there.
Scoop slam from behind. Inverted scoop slam. She turns it around with the reversal. Oh, what a knee lift. Good night.
stunner.
Can she do it here?
No! Kick out at 2. What a match.
And Bianca turning around. Oh, Belair was scouted there. Blockbuster off the ropes. Neck breaker. Oh, and fights back. Running heel kick. Belair really found herself in the wrong place there.
Clearly been holding strong throughout this match, but you can only hold strong for so long.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
She stayed patient, executed with focus, and walked out with the result she came for.
That is what you want from someone trying to replant their flag. Discipline, focused aggression, and success.
Two top superstars going at it in a high-stakes match. Can't wait to see this one.
The crowd welcomes a woman who's battled back for moments like this.
Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
Cheering everything the hard way. No backstage politics, no shortcuts, just pure dedication.
That's all fine, Booker, right until someone hungry and nastier decides to take it all away. Heart doesn't protect you from getting blindsided. She's learned that the hard way.
She's earned her way back. Let's see if she can earn the victory.
The role model in the building. Everyone's thrilled. Even you, Cole.
I have cautious optimism.
And her opponent from San Jose, California, Bayley.
Oh, Bayley's done staying in the background, done letting others take that spotlight away from her. This is the first ever Women's Triple Crown. First ever Grand Slam champion. She's won everything, and I mean everything in the WWE, and still got that passion inside her. Show some love, baby, for Bayley.
Bayley and I may not be the best of friends, but I can't deny the talent she has in the ring or the contribution she's made to WWE outside the ring.
Oh, this woman is a history maker and a surefire future Hall of Famer, and I would know.
You sure would. Here's the bell, and this one's on with Bayley.
And not even her staunchest.
And hold on a second. A nice display of fair play here.
But I still wouldn't lower my guard for a second.
Can't you just appreciate the sentiment?
No, I can't. You should shake with one hand and punch the throat with the other.
Oh my gosh, what impact!
Springboard.
Oh, big mistake, and that error could be costly. Wait, is she? Yep, looking for the submission.
She's at the ropes and saves herself from the submission hold. Spinning heel kick.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen. And would you look at this double springboard moonsault.
And Bayley's having trouble.
Look out! Stirring up, but she has no idea what's about to come her way.
A rope step, Tomei con Hilo!
Making a splash on the outside with a truly reckless attack.
Brought back into the ring from the floor now. Misses the target. Oh, wiped out with the crossbody. She's really starting to feel the effects of this match.
Oh no, one of the most dreaded maneuvers in all of sports entertainment.
Vertebreaker. That might have done it. This could be it. 2. And a victory. What a win she picks up here tonight.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
Once again, the archetype has met the moment. Tonight, she walks out stronger and victorious because of it.
One match isn't going to rewrite history, Cole, but it might hint at a new chapter.
I'm lining up the best we got. It's up to you what happens next.
The comeback continues tonight. The archetype has arrived.
Scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
This woman has got the old school mindset. She shows up, puts in the works, and elevates the whole locker room.
The question is not whether she elevates the locker room. The question is, will the selfless, hard-working archetype get anywhere in this division?
It's matches like this that she came back for.
The world of sports entertainment has just become a lot more glamorous. Blake Monroe came to WWE with a lot of glamour and hype and has lived up to every bit of it. From the moment she stepped foot in NXT, she established herself as the main event championship caliber star we all knew she would be.
I won't dispute any of that, Corey, but does she have to be so rude about it?
Well, she's been nothing but nice to me. It's probably because you're the exact opposite of glamorous.
And her opponent from London, England, Blake Monroe.
A devilish look in her eyes, as per usual.
The sound of the bell means we are officially underway with Blake Monroe.
Dazzling good looks, excellent fashions.
Brace for this impact! Like a guillotine. Oh my God!
Gets out of dodge.
Oh! She counters it. With the lariat.
Calculated the next big move.
Oh, God, terrible landing on the outside.
Played with fire there and got burned for it.
Such a questionable decision to take that risk at this point in the match. You have to admit, that was a smart bit of offense, cutting their opponent down to size like that. Back into the ring she comes. Looking for something big here.
Taking off. Whoa, look out. Batting it all on a daring leap from the top.
And it paid off for the moment. Now it's springboard.
Beautiful springboard moonsault, showing reckless abandon. There was every chance that could have gone wrong, but instead, it was right on the money.
My word, colliding hard with that diamond-plated steel.
Driven into the barricade. An atomic drop and
an up kick to the face.
Using that barricade with great effect.
She's taking things back into the ring.
Referee's nearing the end of the count. Better get back in the ring. Back in the nick of time. Oh, what a clothesline.
Blake fires back. Stops the kick. The dragon screw. Game changer.
Monroe with the wherewithal to avoid that.
In the corner now, she needs to fight out of it.
Has scouted, now can capitalize. Oh, what a kick! Ooh, that was nasty.
Looking to put this one away.
There's two, and still in this.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Swift clothesline out of nowhere. And that canceled out Monroe's offense. Spinning heel kick. Blake has lost any momentum here. And here we go. Implant Buster.
This could end Monroe right now.
Here we go. Cover. 2. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
A hard-earned victory from a superstar who we used to be accustomed to seeing do just that.
And we might need to get used to it again. Tonight, she looked like someone who's not just trying to climb, but to stay there.
Aldis wanted you to face high-level talent, so how does this match sound?
No surprise, this superstar is bringing the crowd to their feet.
The following contest is a 2 out of 3 falls match. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
She's walking into this ring, into this moment with purpose, not ego, and that's what makes her dangerous.
She's got to convince the world that she's really back before anyone uses the words dangerous and archetype in the same sentence.
It's proving time for the archetype as this fight is seconds away. Prepare to witness brutality.
Ripley is ready to go to work.
And her opponent from Adelaide, Australia,
Rhea Ripley, with her size, power, and intensity, really is what many superstars would consider a nightmare opponent.
Hey, don't forget about that confidence. It ain't just that Rhea Ripley is the biggest and the baddest. It's that she knows it, man. That makes her a true force to be reckoned with in that squared circle.
Yeah, I can't imagine there's anyone in WWE who wouldn't feel at least a little nervous taking Ripley on.
Only a fool wouldn't be nervous, man. And there isn't many fools around here.
And Ripley is ready for battle. Oh my, caught them off guard.
And after that surprise attack, I'm wondering if they are going to be able to continue.
I really hope so. I know we're looking forward to this one. The referee calls for the bell, and we now wait for the first fall in this 2 out of 3 falls match. As the name suggests, the first superstar to reach 2 falls in this matchup is the victor.
2 out of 3 falls is definitely a match that inspires desperation in competitors, and personally, I love it.
Bit of an old school situation here with 2 out of 3 falls in effect.
And that same strategy holds true as it did on the cover.
2, a kick out at 2.
So late into the match and still able to kick out. Incredible. And misses on the springboard.
Right to the kidneys from behind. And now Rhea is in a compromised position.
Ripley's experiencing some brutality.
Impressive defense stops Ripley. And Rhea finds a counter. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that.
Gets driven into the corner.
Full head of speed.
Oh, what a haymaker!
Throwing hands with such tremendous force.
Rhea showing she's not out of it.
She's trying to get her bearings back now.
Oh, what a kick! Ooh, that was nasty! Is it enough? The cover! 2. Getting a fall this early in the match. She's not messing around here.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline.
Ripley in a surprising bit of danger.
Rhea's getting knocked back at every turn.
She's starting to wear down here.
Yeah, clearly hurting here, but what's also clear is the fact they have wrestled a fairly smart match to this point. Just needs to bring it home now.
Face buster.
Oh my gosh! Thumped with a big blow. And just like that, she gets out of dodge.
She's going for the cover. No, she kicks out.
She mustered everything she had to kick out there. Springboard misses the target.
Oh, walloped by a huge club.
Scout it and fire back with a punch straight to the face. Catches the leg.
Every maneuver being
hit. This could be it. Kick out.
Oh, man, this has to be getting close to the end.
Phoenix splash. You gotta be kidding me. 2. And she fights it off.
Oh, this match is going to come down to who wants it more. That kick out, that was her saying she wants it more, man.
This could be the end for Ripley. Picked up the victory.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
She has just reminded the WWE Universe why we're all so excited to see her back. This was a vintage archetype performance.
It was more than that, Michael. It was the next evolution of the archetype. Better, stronger, even more dominant.
A match like this is why you get into this business in the first place.
The comeback continues tonight. The archetype has arrived.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
The archetype has been away for years. I certainly wondered if she'd come back at all.
You're not the only one, but now that she's returned, she'd better be ready, because this isn't the same division she left, and sentiment won't save her.
The archetype has a long road behind her and a big challenge ahead.
Oh, we are about to see a fight, courtesy of the Empress of Tomorrow.
The pageantry before the punishment.
And her opponent, representing the Kabuki Warriors from Osaka, Japan, Asuka!
One of the most complete athletes WWE has ever seen, Asuka really brings it all to the table.
Asuka's a force of nature. With her elite technical knowledge and blistering strikes, she doesn't just perform in the ring, she commands.
Asuka absolutely unfazed. She just knows how dangerous she is.
She is not someone to ever take lightly, and she plans to prove that again tonight. Emotions running high. These two don't want to wait to get going.
Things have cooled down between these two hits.
Yeah, I think that exchange might have been a sign of things to come. Oh, look at the knees. Burying knee. She's going for the cover. She kicks out before one.
Almost snuck a win there.
Showing off her fast thinking there.
Oh, hellacious kick to the face. Able to steer.
Cover here. A kick out. This one's not over yet.
No surprise there. She's still pretty fresh.
Boom, what impact. She gets bounced into the corner.
Going counter for counter. Now, can it be capitalized on?
Blockbuster off the ropes. She's starting to feel the effects of that offense.
And she's got to realize she's only in the shallows of this match so far.
Pop up, caught with the boot. Neck breaker. Winning heel kick.
Showing off the quickness. That'll turn things around in a hurry. Picking up speed. Oh, what a haymaker.
Anything Asuka is trying is being suppressed.
Asuka's got to flip the switch soon.
Stunner.
Asuka shoulders her down. And this one is over.
Here is your winner, Brynn.
A hard-earned victory from a superstar who we used to be accustomed to seeing do just that.
And we might need to get used to it again. Tonight, she looked like someone who's not just trying to climb, but to stay there.
I have a main event level opponent lined up for you in this one.
Fire in her eyes, purpose in her heart, the archetype.
Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
She's walking into this ring, into this moment with purpose, not ego, and that's what makes her dangerous.
She's got to convince the world that she's really back before anyone uses the words dangerous and archetype in the same sentence.
The crowd is on its feet. Let's see if she can meet the moment. The storm is here. She's lived up to all her hype. Here is Jade Cargill.
Talking about being built like a superstar. I'm talking roping, stomping, grave digging, destruction, man.
And her opponent from Vero Beach, Florida, Jade Cargill.
A true force of nature from the very moment her signing with WWE was announced. The storm that is Jade Cargill has been ferocious. It has been spectacular, and most importantly, it has been unforgettable.
WWE is all about moments, and Jade Cargill, this woman is a moment maker. Just look at Jade, a true powerhouse of the women's division.
Yeah, a living marvel with otherworldly athleticism.
And the scary part is, we've only just scratched the surface. And we're beginning with Jade Cargill here.
As always, it's all eyes on Jade Cargill right now. Jade's got the look, the charisma, the physical prowess. She absolutely passes that airport test as a WWE superstar.
Well, there's no denying that Jade Cargill has it. All she has to do now is to continue to back it up when it matters most.
However, it has to be an uphill battle when you're facing off against an opponent who has a massive chip on her shoulder. This is a woman who truly believes that both the WWE Universe and the WWE locker room have overlooked just how superb a talent she is.
Look out below.
She's waiting, laser focused. What has she got? A rope step!
To the outside, tope con hilo.
Just flying through the air.
An expert use of the ropes there. And now heading back inside the ring. Springboard into a... Boom! Oh, God! Right into the steps.
That'll leave a diamond-plated mark anywhere on your body.
Climbing up the corner. Oh, diving leg drop. Momentum is running away from Cargill.
Jade really having trouble with her defense.
Vertical breaker.
Capitalizing with a pin here.
There's two. Forces the shoulder up after two.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there.
Cargill now on the offensive.
We're in the electric chair, but wait a minute.
And escapes.
Right to the kidneys from behind.
Pop up.
Oh, the boot connect.
Here's the pan. Will Cargill recover? She kicks out with force.
Just barely keeping this match going. Keeping the fight inside them going.
Just like that, she turned it around.
She manages to maneuver herself out of harm's way.
Uh-oh. Each superstar trying to counter and gain an advantage. Inverted atomic drop.
Atomic With every victory is clear, the archetype is not just back, she's evolving.
The archetype is back. The only question is whether she can find the fire needed to keep wins like this coming.
Congratulations. You've officially qualified for the Elimination Chamber.
Now you're talking. Thank you.
Well, don't overwhelm yourself with gratitude yet. Rhea Ripley's going into the chamber with every conceivable axe to grind, and Roxanne Perez insists that this is the year of the prodigy. Julia is hungry. Liv Morgan is ready to go back to the main event, and Stephanie Vaquer wants to be the face of this company. Every woman in that chamber wants Jordan at WrestleMania just as much as you do.
I know what I'm getting myself into.
Good. Then I've got to ask, are you feeling ready to dive into the deep end? Or do you want a few more rounds with the best of the best? Road Dogg still has matches for you.
Let's get to Elimination Chamber. I'm ready.
I can see it on your face. Best of luck, Archetype.
Just wanted to catch you before the chaos starts and wish you luck.
You're not supposed to be wishing people luck. You're an impartial general manager.
I'm not wishing you luck as a GM. I'm saying it as a friend. Nonetheless, it's a bummer your plan at the Archives didn't work out, but you made it this far. Good work.
Thanks.
Thank me by going out there, winning the match, and beating Jordan at Mania so I can get you on my damn show. Honestly, I'd just rather deal with you than Heyman.
Fair. Hopefully next time we talk, it'll be about signing a Raw contract.
There she is. Ready to finally get back to where you started your comeback?
Brynn, I'm ready. But I'm about to walk in a cage with 5 women who would tell you the same thing.
Everybody's ready till they get punched in the face. So go do some punching, Archetype.
Right back at you, Brynn. I'm guessing Kevin Owens thinks he's ready for you tonight.
KO is one of the best for a reason. But whatever game plan he's walking in with is going to end right quick. Then, I'm going to kick back and watch the chamber to see who I got at Mania.
You've had one hell of a year, Brynn. If I were in the men's division, we'd have a main event for the ages.
No thanks. I got my hands full enough with the men's division.
Smart boy. We'll have to save it for another time. Good luck out there tonight.
You're not supposed to see the winner before the match.
I think that's white dresses and weddings, Roxanne.
Same rule applies. Bad luck to see the person who's about to beat you before you fight them. Or did you forget what happened when you challenged me at Survivor Series? I beat you then. And tonight, I'll defeat you and all 4 of those pretenders in the chamber. Then, I'm beating Jordan at Mania in front of 100,000 fans, all shouting, "Prodigy! Prodigy!" as I hold up 2 belts under the bright lights.
Your dreams might come true. In a year or 2. I've gotten through a lot of obstacles to get here, and that doesn't stop tonight.
I guarantee you that nobody in that chamber is beating the Prodigy tonight. Especially you.
Roxanne Perez is here and can barely walk.
The following is an Elimination Chamber match. The rules of this match are as follows. 4 participants will be locked away in their respective pods. 2 superstars will start the match in the ring. The participants will be released into the match in random order. The only way to be eliminated is by pinfall or submission. The last superstar remaining following the eliminations will be declared the winner. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, Roxanne Perez.
We're getting word that moments ago, Roxanne Perez was attacked backstage. It's currently unknown who attacked her, but it's a miracle she's even dragging herself out here.
Roxanne's chances of winning the match just took a major hit. The bell hasn't rung, and we already have controversy.
We gotta figure out who did this.
Rhea Ripley could be on her way back to WrestleMania.
And her opponents, first, from Adelaide, Australia, Rhea Ripley.
The temperature changes when Rhea walks in the arena. People know they're fixing to see brutality.
Only history decides who the face of any generation is. But I would make you a strong argument that Rhea Ripley is the face of women's wrestling right now.
I've never seen Rhea Ripley look more intense than she does tonight. Liv Morgan looks ready and focused for this chamber match.
And representing the Judgment Day from Elmwood Park, New Jersey, Liv Morgan.
With Liv Morgan's track record, you have to wonder if she had something to do with the attack on Roxanne Perez.
I would not put it past her, and if she did, she gave an assist to not only herself, but also the rest of the competitors here tonight. Roxanne was a heavy favorite, and that is no longer the case.
Tonight could be the next step on Stephanie McCare's march to the top.
And from San Fernando, Chile, Stephanie McCare.
Stephanie McCare is my sleeper favorite to win the chamber match, especially with the attack on Roxanne.
There's 5 other women in this match that might have something to say about that. Don't count Roxanne out, man.
Stephanie McCare believes she is this generation's premier superstar, and now she can prove it.
Will the Archetypes comeback survive the Elimination Chamber?
And from Los Angeles, California, Brynn J.
This woman got rid of her old title because she says the only one that matters is the one around Jordan's waist.
That obsession could be her undoing in the Elimination Chamber. The archetype would be wise to not look past her opponents tonight.
The archetype has never won an Elimination Chamber match. That could change tonight. Julia's meteoric rise continues in the Elimination Chamber.
And from Tokyo, Japan, Julia!
Julia is one of the top signings of the past 2 years. She was great when she walked in the door, and she's only gotten better.
Oh, gotten better, but still not close to her peak. Julia got the potential to become a legend, man. Tonight could go a long way to making that happen.
We're about to find out if Julia is ready for the brightest spotlight in this industry. The Elimination Chamber has been locked and underway. A shot at Jordan Grace's WWE Championship at WrestleMania is on the line.
And Roxanne Perez had to drag herself out here to compete. We still don't know who attacked her backstage.
When it comes to Roxanne, it could have been anyone. Either way, we've already had some controversy, and the bell's just rung.
Big impact with the leg drop. Incredible springboard right there. Swanton.
Springboard. Field splash. You gotta be kidding me. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Just kicking out at one takes a lot in a match like this.
Stunner.
Shoulders down.
This one's far from over though. The Elimination Chamber rages on.
Ball's open. Rhea Ripley is about to join the chaos. That is the Elimination Chamber.
Oh, gets caught up in a bad position.
Textbook scoop slam.
The winner of the Elimination Chamber faces Jordan Grace for the WWE Women's Championship at WrestleMania. Oh, she manages to reverse it. Oh, and it's reversed. And she knew Ripley's game plan.
Somehow able to kick out before a 2 count. How are they still going like this?
Springboard. Massive miscalculation on that one.
Facebuster.
And she narrowly escapes that maneuver. Turned it around with a kick to the midsection.
Into the cover. She pops the shoulder up and one.
Deeper into the match now, and she clearly still has a lot left in the tank.
2 boots to the mush.
Is it enough? The cover.
That's smart. taking the one to catch your breath.
Catapulting down on the opponent.
Here we go again.
Face first. Bad spot for Ripley.
Cover. 2. It wasn't enough. She kicked out.
Throw everything at her, and Rhea still keeps coming back.
There's got to be some sense of desperation right now. She's used her best weapon, but the match still continues. There's 2. She gets the shoulder up.
Are we sure the shoulder was up? That was so close.
Ripley with the wherewithal to counter. And she quickly turned that around.
A complete stalemate of reversals here. Neither one giving an inch.
Big headbutt. Wait a minute.
Razor's edge.
Great in-ring IQ on display there.
Release German.
Doors open. Now Liv Morgan has to get into the action.
On to the top of the pile. Face buster.
And Liv dodges that one.
She's starting to struggle here.
As grueling as a Falls Count Anywhere match can be, these could get much more.
Ripley now. She's trying to land the big one. That might be all Rhea needs.
2. Hangs on by a thread.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
And Rhea's not taking that kick.
Mommy is in control. Connects with a riptide.
Morgan is completely out of it.
Is it enough? The cover. And she's still in the game.
Liv Morgan showed what she's made of there with a really impressive kick out.
And guys, look at Rhea Ripley. She thought this was over, but she was wrong. Face buster.
She buries the attack. Liv devising something. Morgan starting to get the crowd involved.
Counter. Right when it was needed. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Here comes the header. Poised to enter the chaos of the Elimination Chamber.
No, no, no.
Look at the kick. He's going for it. Got it. No, just a 2.
She's got serious grit. How did she manage to break that pin?
You gotta love what we're seeing here tonight.
Just an incredible display from them. She's holding on tight.
Good suplex.
She's trying one more time. Face first.
Stephanie with a cause for concern.
2 count.
Another superstar eliminated. But who will be the next of these 4 remaining to go?
Out of the ring to assess the situation from the chamber floor.
Then we have Liv Morgan. Hits the drop kick. And Liv perhaps starting to show signs of being outmatched here.
Still must be in survival mode, but has to quickly turn up the aggression.
Oh, man, what a strong kick.
Some good thinking. Even quicker movement right there.
for something. The following slam. They are feeding off the WWE fans, now pinning the arm down and
a series of vicious stomps. Capped off with a clothesline.
What on earth?
from up high. Oh my God!
The confines of the chamber making these superstars. Finds the roller.
And now this elimination chamber match has turned into a triple threat of some sort. It's about to get spicy. Razor's Edge. Oof, that will rock you.
Taking things to the unforgiving chamber floor here. Cover! Quick count out after one.
She's in the deep end and somehow still able to kick out.
Brutal club.
Rhea quickly moves. Following up with a discus lariat. All focus is on putting an end to Perez here.
Catches the kick. Oh, elbow to the knee. Oh, hyperextend your leg. Fez press! Fez press!
Brutality.
Shoulders down! She breaks the ref's count.
Staying alive well into this match. We got more action in store, man.
And we're still seeing plenty of fight left from Roxanne.
Yeah, Ripley may want to focus on a new game plan quick before it's lights out.
All eyes focused on this absolute war. In this business, it truly does not get more masterful than this.
Stops Ripley's attack. Oh, what a clubbing blow. Well scouted by Ripley. No, 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 no. Good God, what just happened?
That's what gets you remembered. Keep it up.
A running swanton. She covers for the pin.
Only one more elimination stands between one of these superstars and victory.
Measuring it up one more time. Implant buster.
Hazardous situation for Roxanne.
Two. And a kick out. No one saw that coming.
She just made a statement with that kick out. She's not going down without a fight.
Can't put this one away even after that big maneuver. Russian leg sweep. Not done there. Rapid fire rights over and over. Clothesline.
This has to be it. She's done it. The archetype has done it.
The archetype is going to WrestleMania.
Oh my God, that is Nia Jax. Where the hell did she come from?
I don't know, but Nia's on a rampage.
Wait, where is she headed now?
She's going into the chamber pod. What is happening?
Hold up, she's got one of the light tubes.
This is not going to end well.
Holy!
She just survived the elimination chamber. Then Nia commits an assault.
Nia Jax just shattered the archetype's WrestleMania dreams.
And left us with more questions than answers.
We're going to need some medical attention out here.
Ladies and gentlemen, WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace and her special counsel, Mr. Paul Heyman.
Thank you, Byron. I'm consistently surprised by the fact you still work here. Who's first? How about Marcus Brown?
Thanks, Paul. Jordan, congratulations on the big win tonight. You really looked like you were ready for the match, and
too much wind-up, Marcus. Robin, give me something good and make it quick.
Paul, security footage confirmed Nia Jax attacked Roxanne Perez before the match and after the Archetypes win in the...
What happened in the Elimination Chamber tonight was nothing short of a tragedy. But allow me to correct your well-intentioned but factually flawed statement. It was not a victory for the Archetype. You see, an Elimination Chamber match, by its very definition, requires a full complement of combatants, a full complement of healthy combatants. Anything less is a farce. Another stunt, just like the archives. The main event of WrestleMania is sacred, and the opponent for the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace must be unimpeachable. I can't speak to any of the rumors swirling in the locker room. I can't confirm or deny what people are saying.
What rumors, Mr. Heyman? What are people saying?
Robert, right? You're asking the wrong guy. I am merely the promoter of the most devastating professional athlete of the 21st century and have no way of knowing if the Archetype conspired with Nia Jax to severely harm Roxanne Perez and her chances in the Elimination Chamber match. But I can tell you that as of now...
Paul, let me jump in here. I'll take on the Archetype, I'll take on Nia, and I'll take on Roxanne if they can scrape her off the floor. Make it a fatal four-way. I don't...
What my client means to say is that she is ready for the main event of WrestleMania, no matter who her opponent is. But right now, there is no #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Okay, thank you very much. No further questions. The champ has places to be.
Tell me it's not true, Nick. Tell me the rumors are just that. Rumors.
Look, I fought for you. Pierce did too. But the board met. They reviewed the footage, listened to Heyman's arguments, and they came to a decision. Your Elimination Chamber victory has been nullified.
Another dusty finish? This is just like what happened with Liv and Raquel.
It's an unfortunate coincidence.
Come on, somebody is pulling the strings here.
I'm not going to say that you're wrong, but those strings have been pulled and we are where we are. The WWE board wants a clean, undisputed #1 contender. If we don't give them one soon, they're ready to let your buddy Adam Pearce pick someone from Raw.
You want a clear-cut #1 contender? I know how to give you one. Put me in the ring with Nia Jax. Winner goes to WrestleMania to face Jordynne.
If this ends up in another controversial decision...
It won't. Because you're gonna put us in a match where there's no running, no hiding, no politics, and nobody pulling any strings. You lock us inside. Hell in a cell.
I'm going to have to smooth this over with the board. But I'll make the match.
The Archetype is ready for the most dangerous match in WWE.
The following contest making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Brynn.
I'm not a conspiracy theory man, but every time the Archetype get close to the WWE Women's Championship, something rises up to get in her way.
And this time, the giant that rose is insurmountable. I think the Archetype's dream of a championship comeback ends with her broken at Nia's feet.
The Archetype has never been locked in a cell with a force like Nia Jax. There will be no escape from Nia Jax tonight.
And her opponent from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
I have never seen a more intense look on the face of Nia Jax. It's like she is personally insulted that the Archetype returned to WWE.
Nia erased any doubt how she felt when she smashed a light tube over the Archetype's head at Elimination Chamber. I have a feeling she's going to continue the assault tonight. Nia Jax looks ready to punch the Archetype and her ticket to WrestleMania.
Nia Jax annihilated the Archetype after Elimination Chamber. Why on earth did she challenge this woman to a match where she will be locked in a cell with her? It is madness.
That's not madness, Wade. That's courage. The Archetype will walk through hell to get back to the WWE Women's Championship. WrestleMania.
Nia says that is her spot, and she took out Roxanne Perez to take it. So I hope the Archetype get her revenge on her tonight.
Just got thrown around like a sack of you-know-what.
Well. There she goes. Out of the ring, still surrounded by the hell that is the steel structure. It knew what was coming there.
Oh, man.
Oh, she retaliates.
Series of counters here. Who will finally capitalize?
Look at that! She broke the steel!
There is no coming back from that. She must be in excruciating pain.
Sliding in under the rope. She's back in the ring.
Devastating hit from the chair.
Boom!
Oh! This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object. This is beyond personal. Now, this is about putting the competition out of action.
And that was offense with a hurtful purpose.
Agility like that, easier said than done, gentlemen.
Nia Jax thinks she deserves the Archetype spot at WrestleMania. She's trying to take it from her. In hell, in a cell.
Ripped in the hard way.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurt someone like that.
Sometimes you just gotta show off and show out.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link enclosure. Oh yeah, here we go. She's climbing the cell.
Oh man, someone's about to get hurt. Well, she made it on top of the cell, but I don't like it, man.
Yeah, nothing good will come of this. Okay, she's Irish whip toward the edge.
Nia's hanging on.
Here comes the archetype.
Whoa, look out, don't fall.
Nia setting up for the Samoan drop.
No way.
Nia Jax and the archetype just came crashing down through the top of the cell.
Tell me I didn't just see that.
We gotta get some doctors out here.
All the doctors.
Are you kidding me? How are these women functioning?
I cannot believe what I'm watching right now.
Believe it, Wade. Believe it.
Somehow, they're back to their feet.
And this match will continue. Clothesline.
Oh, strong impact. Nia didn't look too comfortable there. What does she have planned for Jax? Implant Buster!
Is it enough to put Jax away?
2. What in the world?
She's narrowly able to escape defeat.
I don't know if there's more frustration or desperation in the ring now, knowing that you've tried to end this and failed. Fatal splash! You gotta be kidding me. Transitions into the pin. Is this it? She did it! She picked up the victory!
Here is your winner, Brynn.
The archetype just walked through hell, and now she's on the way to Jordynne Grace at WrestleMania.
Paul Heyman has got to be watching this very closely, and he cannot be happy. The archetype defeated Nia Jax in a vicious Hell in a Cell match. She does deserve it.
Thank you. You have been with me through a lot over the last year. But I finally punched my ticket to WrestleMania! Now, we got a women's title match to make. So get out here, Jordynne Grace!
Ladies and gentlemen.
Here we go.
My name is Paul Heyman, and I stand before you tonight not as the special counsel of the most dominant athlete of the 21st century, the juggernaut, the reigning, defending, undisputed WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace. No, I'm here as a friend. So please listen. Your obsession with redeeming your loss to Jordynne Grace and proving yourself to me is going to destroy you. You won the right to challenge my champion at WrestleMania, but you don't have to. You walked away before, you can do it again with your dignity intact. Or you can finish your comeback on the grandest stage of them all, being wheeled out of the stadium on a stretcher.
That's a good speech, Paul. I just have one question. Does she know?
Does who know what?
Does Jordynne know how hard you've been trying to keep us apart? You know, I kept asking myself why a group of WWE superstars took an NXT detour for a shot at the tag titles. Why they'd pick that exact moment to play parking lot hit squad. Eventually, the light bulb flicked on. It was you, Paul. You wanted me distracted. And that night, Moreno and I got our shot at Liv and Raquel. Everything was falling into place. Until you strolled into SmackDown. Right on cue, Moreno's trapped in the locker room. We lose the titles on a technicality, and before I know it, she turns on me and costs me the Rumble. And whose fingerprints were on all of that? Yours.
Well, congratulations. That was quite a summation. You see, the thing is, my father was a great attorney, and he taught me to always be one step ahead of the prosecution. You missed something big. You ever wonder why you were stuck on SmackDown all this time? Why Jordynne Grace was always just out of reach? I made that happen.
Never underestimate the wise man.
Who do you think poured poison about you into Nia Jax's ear? Me. Again and again, I stopped you in your tracks. You had the audacity to say no to me? You were a lucky workhorse I could have turned into a thoroughbred as the next Paul Heyman legend.
That's the champion, and she does not look happy.
And neither does Paul to see his client out here.
This was not part of Heyman's master plan.
Is this all true, Paul?
Jordynne, I did what I did to protect you.
You think I need protecting from her?
No. This business needs protecting from the archetype. WWE needs protecting from the archetype. These people need protecting from...
I'm the champion, Paul. You don't make that call. I do.
Jordynne, I am your wise man. Listen to me. This woman...
Hold on, Heyman. I think you've forgotten something. You don't get to make matches, and you definitely don't get to stop them. It will be the WWE Women's Champion Jordynne Grace defending against the Archetype at WrestleMania.
It's official. The match we've all been waiting for. WrestleMania. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype.
And Paul Heyman just got played at his own game.
I got goosebumps, Michael. This is gonna be a straight-up classic.
Look at you, standing here, main event of WrestleMania. You took every road but the easy one.
I definitely hit some potholes along the way.
It was all worth it to get here. Maybe get the chance to knock Heyman's teeth down his throat. Not that I can officially condone that sort of thing as the general manager of Raw.
Officially.
But I can understand why you'd want to. I'm sure you've had a lot of pent-up frustration. When I showed up at TBD and made you the offer to go to NXT, I don't know if I would have blamed you if you told me to go to hell.
I did think about it for a second.
You made hard choices. Some bad ones, some good ones. But they were yours.
We can reminisce more some other time. But right now, I'm focused on tonight.
Good. Now go out there and finish what you started.
Finally, you made it. Took you long enough.
Is this where you tell me again that if I were more of an underhanded rule breaker, I could have gotten back to Jordynne faster?
You do listen. Nah, it's too late. You made all those decisions already, and it got you here. Can't argue with success.
Wow. You're being uncharacteristically philosophical.
WrestleMania gets me that way. I was at the hotel playing some of the new MyRise, and all those branching choices got me thinking about all the points where things can change. Like, what if you told the fans to go to hell after you lost to Jordan a year ago?
I do wonder how things might have been different. Would I be where I am right now?
Same. If only life were like a game. We could finish the mode, go back, and make different choices.
If only. Are you saying you regret something?
Absolutely not. I was talking about you, Archetype. You're about to go out there and get broken into by Jordan Grace. You clearly took a wrong turn somewhere. All my decisions are golden. See ya.
Funny thing about comebacks, everyone watches the start. Everybody watches the end. But a lot of people miss the middle.
That's too bad. That's where the real work happens.
Exactly. You've had quite the journey.
With a few detours.
Detours? No. Your time on the Indies, putting in the work on NXT, battling Roxanne and Moreno, it all led here. Main event, WrestleMania.
It did.
You're going up against Paul Heyman. I know what it's like to have him in your corner, and I know what it's like to be across from his golden child. Nobody is better at elevating a wrestler's strengths and hiding their weaknesses than Paul Heyman.
Must be nice.
Oh, it is, trust me. I know as well as anyone what he brings, the good and the bad. You've got to wonder what would have changed if you had said yes to him. Between you and me, if you could go back.
There's no point in dwelling on it. I'm focused on my future, which starts tonight. The past is the past.
Yeah, you never know. Who doesn't love a good comeback story, right? Anyway, good luck out there.
Before you showed up, there was only one question anyone was asking around here.
Yeah? What was that, champ?
Is the next face of this company going to be Jordan Grace or Roxanne Perez? Then you show back up, and even though I threw you around like a rag doll, people keep telling me the Archetype should be in that conversation. Is that what you think? That you deserve to be on my level?
We're about to find out, in front of 80,000 people. Because tonight's not about me. It's not about the comeback. Tonight is about whether you can carry this company on your back. And I know that I can.
Your old school mind games aren't going to work on me. You did yourself a favor waiting this long. If you'd come at me last year, right after our first match, I'd have retired you for good. Even you knew that.
You think? Because Paul worked real hard to keep us apart. I think he saw something in that beating you gave me.
What do you think he saw? Some lady who used to be somebody getting dropped on her head?
Or one of the best of all time, learning every hole in your game.
The problem with that is that I got no holes in my game. I'm not some gimmick. I've known exactly who I am my entire life. A champion.
Then you are in for a rough night, because if that's the only way you see yourself, what's the mirror going to look like without that belt around your waist?
I'm not gonna find out, because tonight, your comeback is over.
The following is scheduled for one fall, and is for the WWE Women's Championship.
The comeback story of the decade culminates at WrestleMania.
The comeback story does culminate tonight, but is this going to be the ending the Archetype dreamed of? Or will all the hard work and sacrifice end in disappointment at the hands of Paul Heyman and Jordynne Grace?
Look, I'm choosing to believe that this past year meant something. This isn't the same Archetype who stepped back into the spotlight and got shut down. This is a new woman who put in the work, and it's about to pay off.
The Archetype looking to rewrite history here tonight.
Under the guidance of Paul Heyman, Jordynne Grace steps onto the grandest stage of them all.
After everything Heyman did to put roadblocks in the Archetype's path, you have to wonder if he's on the same page with Jordynne Grace here tonight.
That was just a minor speed bump on the road to WrestleMania for Jordynne. By all accounts, they've worked things out and are ready to walk out together with that WWE Women's Championship.
Jordynne Grace ready to shut down the Archetype once again.
Introducing the challenger from Los Angeles, California, Brynn. And her opponent from Austin, Texas, the WWE Women's Champion, Jordynne Grace.
Taking one final look at the title. WWE Universe anxiously awaiting the sound of the bell. Should be a hell of a match. There are matches that change the face of WWE and define eras. You can feel it in the air. Jordynne Grace versus the Archetype. The rematch is one of those.
I have to agree with you. There is a sense of destiny in the air at WrestleMania tonight.
And they're both feeling. Jordynne and the Archetype came here looking for a fight, and they're gonna get it.
Strong takedown there.
Perfectly executed moonsault.
Action taken right to Jordynne there.
Oh yeah, that actually might have just woken her up. Got her blood flowing. She's not just gonna come into this thing and not put up a fight.
Immense pressure being kept on Jordynne.
Any of Grace's defenses have been pegged.
A bloody swanton. He is looking to do some serious harm. WWE Women's Championship is on the line on the grandest stage of them all. Jordynne Grace is defending against the Archetype, and Paul Heyman looks concerned that he's about to lose his meal ticket. And that was an efficient form of offense for that move.
Clothesline avoided contact and brought a big attack of their own.
Clothesline after clothesline after clothesline after clothesline. What a clothesline!
Inverted atomic drop and an up kick to the face.
Oh, the pinning combination.
The champ just beats the 3 count.
And you can tell it's getting harder for her to kick out of things like that.
The champ struggling to stay on the defensive there.
Taking some stiff shots in there, but it's all about how you respond in the long run.
And that failed to hit the mark.
Saw it coming. And the referee is not going to allow that object in the ring anymore. Springboard. Field splash. You gotta be kidding me. 2 count. Fights out at 2.
She may not have too much left, but she at least had enough to kick out there.
Double springboard moonsault. Grace having trouble shifting the tides.
Yet Grace now held tight. Double underhook struggles with the lift.
Into a clothesline.
And Grace put a quick stop to the momentum that was mounting against her.
It's time for Grace to take advantage of a misstep and take command.
She's in her grasp. Driver. Oh, my God. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Inverted atomic drop.
Atomic drop into a kick to the face. 2.
The moment that Paul Heyman feared the most just happened on the grandest stage of them all.
Nonetheless, the comeback is complete. We have a new WWE Women's Champion.
Any criticism that Paul Heyman coddled or protected Jordynne Grace, well, that's just going to get louder.
Hold that thought, Wade. What is Paul Heyman doing?
He's heading back to the ring.
Heyman does not know when to quit.
The champ senses something's up.
Is Paul Heyman begging to jump ship?
This is a pivotal moment that could shape the rest of the champion's career and the future of WWE.
The Archetype is joining forces with Paul Heyman. Unbelievable.
Wait a second.
Boom! She does not need Heyman. She has already defeated his champion.
Yeah, what's Heyman gonna do? Show her how to lose?
The Archetype walked into WrestleMania with a chip on her shoulder and walked out alone. A legend. For Booker T, Corey Graves, and Wade Barrett, I'm Michael Cole, and this has been WrestleMania.